Hello, everyone. I haven't slept yet, and it's fucking 8 in the morning. Man, my sleep schedule is really cooked after the weekend, right? So, what I wanted to talk about today was HSR and pure fiction, right? I think everybody has kind of had the general consensus that pure fiction is probably the easiest endgame mode in HSR, or APOC to be honest. Whichever one, depending on the characters you have, could be easier than the other, right? However, MOC was always like this undisputably most difficult endgame content to tackle, as it has the most neutral scenarios without many shield buffs, right? But I just used my Cassie team against Argenti, and I know you're not supposed to use the Cassie team against Argenti. You're supposed to use it on the second side, but keep in mind I used my Cassie Evernight team against Japard, who was non-ice and non-quantum weak the last reset, and that was a very, very clean 0 cycle, right? So I put the team on auto battle against the new Argenti, and holy fuck, it actually took 1.5 cycles this time. Now, yes, this is also contributed towards the fact that there isn't a Memo Sprite shield buff like there was in the last Pure Fiction. But I swear to God, Argenti barely gets fucking scratched, right? Like, damn, this guy can fucking eat some damage for breakfast, right? Now, I will say, I think I chose the wrong buff for my Cassie Evernight team. I think I chose the speed increase one instead of the damage increase one, which is like each time you ultimate, you get a 15% damage increase, and it stacks up to all the way of 90% damage. So if I chose that, I probably could see a 0 cycle, to be honest. But Jesus, bro, Argenti is fucking beefy as hell. And something you guys should be aware of is it's not only MOC that's receiving large HP inflation in 3.7, it's actually also Pure Fiction. So for those curious, the current Pure Fiction received around a 20% here and there, right? Around 20% HP inflation increase in the newest reset as compared to the older one with Japard and Flame Reaver, right? And the next reset for Pure Fiction has 80 million HP total, with the current one being 55. So that's a 25 million HP increase, a more than 50% HP inflation increase from the current reset, and almost a double HP inflation increase from the Japard reset within 2 patches. This game isn't, well, playing games when it comes to clearing endgame content anymore. They finally decided to go all fucking out, show their true colors when it comes to the HP inflation of the endgame. MOC isn't the only endgame that's about to become a absolute living nightmare. It's also going to be Pure Fiction, and this is going to hurt people mostly who don't have Cassie, don't have Evernight, and don't have Herta, right? Even Phainon will have annoyances from this much HP inflation because of the fact that it means less of his bounce attacks can go onto the highest HP mob on field. Unless, of course, right? Unless you have E1 Tribby. Yay, more E1 Tribby bait. But yeah, that's kind of the reason I wanted to make this video. Pure Fiction 100% already feels noticeably more difficult as compared to the last reset, although obviously I can still clear. I mean, at the end of the day, it's E2 Cassie and E2 Evernight. And the, difficulty of Pure Fiction is going to get even worse in the next reset, like way, way fucking worse. And all I can say is good luck, right? That's literally all I can say. Now, the HP inflation, just like the Nikador HP inflation with the upcoming 3.7 MOC, isn't a direct total HP increase, right? The reason I say this is one of the bosses in the Pure Fiction for 3.7 is actually Lygus. And you guys know, if you're able to abuse Lygus well enough, then he just gives himself an absurd amount of vulnerability, which makes it to where after 1 or 2 cycles, he already has like 150, 200% vulnerability on himself, and your characters are doing double the damage to triple the damage as compared to normal. But still doesn't change the fact that it is absolutely disgusting HP inflation, and I just wish they could have either controlled the HP inflation a little more or waited until we got all the way to the new version instead of instantly smacking us with this in 3.7, right? Hope you guys enjoy my Ellen Joe wallpaper. I literally just saw it and instantly downloaded it. Fucking love Ellen Joe. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If any of you have done the newest Pure Fiction reset, how'd it go for you? And peace out. Ladies and gentlemen, now that was going to be it for this video. But we got some useful information that makes Cyrene even more dog shit for Phainon. So stick here with me till I hit that 8-minute mark while we slander Cyrene a little longer, right? Apparently, from a tester who used E2 Phainon and Cyrene to zero cycle the new Anomaly Arbitration Aquila boss. Now, Phainon consumes his own HP also on his E2's extra generated turns and Ceredra's double skill meteors. For those who don't know, Cyrene had a little issue with sustainless Phainon at E0, right? She would burn his HP every time he made a move. But at E2, you could kinda circumvent this because the extra turns would not count towards the burning HP with like Cyrene, and the double skills from Ceredra also wouldn't register the HP consumption that Phainon supposedly had from Cyrene's buff. Now, this is no longer the case, and even at E2 with the extra turns, and even with the double skills Ceredra gives, he will still consume his HP nonetheless. So, another nerf to sustainless Phainon. Thank you, Elysia. Thank you, Cyrene. Thank you, Dawe. This is what Phainon needed the entire time. He needs a buff? What are you talking? He needs a nerf. I'm so fucking sick of this game. I love you all. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night. And peace out.